Hello everyone, no respawns here. Hope you're doing well. Happy Christmas Eve. I mean, actually it's about 5 to 11 right now, so it's only Christmas Eve for about an hour and 5 minutes as of me recording this right now. So if you're in the UK, if you're in Europe, basically, by the time this goes up, it will actually be Christmas Eve. So happy Christmas Eve. For you, well, actually Australians, I don't know, it's probably about 2020 something because you're so far ahead in the future, lols. But for those of you on the other side of the pond, it's probably Christmas Eve. So that's fine. That makes up about half my audience. It's okay. Anyway, hi, how you doing? So this video is a Diamond City shack in the prefab session. In the prefab section, I hope you enjoyed my wobbly sound there. There is a Diamond City shack basically. However, it doesn't have a front, and it's really nightmarish to glitch things in. So while I was making it, when I first tried to record this video, I realized if I just built the wall first, I could actually rug glitch the prefab in, as opposed to trying to select all and block up the holes. It's basically easier. The way I'm doing it, much better. I really hate that fucking bump mapping thing. If you see the texture going off and on with the roof, it's because when you scroll through this modded menu, for whatever reason, it just turns it off and on when you go past certain modded things. That's the prefab, by the way. Very cool. Right, now anyway, I do something that I don't show you because I did it right at the end. Basically, you see right here, because you can rug glitch, because there's no snappable elements on the prefab, right? You can rug glitch it, which is great. So it makes life a whole lot easier. However, for some whatever reason, with the way the prefab works, I never actually went to Sunshine Tidings, by the way, because I haven't built anything on the save side, so fuck off, am I going there? Anyway, because of the fact that it's got this weird little foundation on the bottom, I didn't realize this until I basically spent an hour building this, decorated the entirety of the outside, went to decorate the inside of the settlement, the house, and oh dear, all of the stuff sinks into the foundation part. You need to put a floor in. Now, the way I do it is very needlessly complex. I don't show you because it's just pointless. It was horrifying. It was about half an hour of work. Very simple. You see where because this works fine, as you're doing, I can rug glitch the whole thing in. What you want to do is when you're doing these little wall bits that I just showed you, just glitch some floors in. So, you see there? Just glitch some floors in there, and then you can just rug glitch this on the top. I know that seems like, oh, that's really annoying, Davey. Why didn't you show that? Because I physically couldn't show you that I already built the whole thing. Basically, it's really simple. It's two squares, so normal size floors, lengthways, and then 1.5 width, and that's depth, and that's the exact measurement. And you just basically just put those in, get them to roughly the length of, say, where the walls with the bottomers, and pop that in, and then you can just rug glitch this, and then have it so that the floors are just showing, and then you can just put the furniture comfortably on the top. You'll see when I do the tour what it looks like. Big pro tip whenever you're using one of these modded buildings, right, is to just check how furniture fits the inside. This was a major... Also, ignore me here, right? I'm just not even paying attention to which way I'm meant to be twisting the rug. I'm twisting it the wrong way and not realizing it because I'm stupid. Because fucking hell, blood, fucking this. But yes, just the one thing. You'll see you'll see it at the end when I do the decoration. You'll be like, oh, okay, decorated tour rather. You'll be like, oh, I can see the floor looks different. Basically, just put a floor in before you rug glitch it in. Okay. Remember, 2 squares. I think with the normal size, so the size of that little picture of the prefab floating around, that square shape there, yeah, it's 2 of those lengthways, and then 1.5 of those. So you can use like just single boards or whatever. Just pop them in. It'll be all grand. It'll be all gravy, and then just select all glitch that in, and then you can just do what you're doing right here. It just means you can actually put furniture in the inside. That was such... You can stick stuff on the walls, fine. It's just that little foundation bit. Weirdly enough, I learned that OC Decorator actually works differently because I was actually able to put all of like the buckets and random shit without actually worrying about the foundation. Anyway, enough of that bullshit. It's fine because most of this video is actually me decorating the outside because I wanted to show you how to add life to the outside of a shack because it's also really fun to do. Now, I've mentioned this before, but concrete walls are a great way to kind of like add texture and boundaries without actually making a distinct continuous boundary. They're actually fucking fantastic at it. It's just It looks cool, and you'll see what I do here. I actually take off one side, in fact. That side, spoiler. I don't put it in because I couldn't get it straight, and I thought, you know what, actually, fuck, I'm take it off. It looks better anyway. It's fine. And I put a little bridge in and everything. It's all exciting. I really like this, but... So I was going to do this video yesterday. I got so angry with this. It's unbelievable. So you know where we are right now, right? We're actually... I've got the scrapping mod enabled, you may notice. Occasionally you'll see me highlight something and it goes yellow. The reason being is because this part of Sanctuary, there's a giant hedge there. Now, you don't need to build it here. It's fine. You can build it anywhere else and you can just have the scrapping mod off. Those of you who don't know, if you have the... This is the one that allows you to scrap bushes and dead bodies. If you have that mod on... It's fantastic, by the way, because you can surf it on, off and on without any repercussions. Some people said it reset your power on. It hasn't for me yet, so it's fine. But basically, with it enabled, so all the stuff that you've scrapped, you can't see that hedge. There's a big hedge here normally. However, with it enabled, it fucks with the mesh a little bit. So you can't use the pillar glitch in certain places. It's random. I think it's when there's a just underground mesh. It's really weird, basically, but it makes it harder to select all. If you're having trouble with the pillar, I see it going red there? Yeah, it's because of the scrapping mod. So just disable it, and then just use your pillar, all happy. And then when you re-enable the scrapping mod, all of the items that you originally scrapped will just disappear. So it's fine, it's grand. However, I can't do it because obviously I've got that hedge there. So I've just made my life infinitely harder for no reason whatsoever. Well, actually, for a very specific reason, but it just made my life... Basically, I got really pissed off. I was determined to build the damn shack there because I wanted it there. And I couldn't. Well, I could. It just... I rage quit yesterday, basically, people. Yeah, it was fine there because I had Christmas dinner. Pre-Christmas dinner. It was grand. Now, some people have mentioned this, actually. So in the last video... Not the last video. The video before last, I have one of these land... For fuck's sake. One of these water purifiers that I've used the pillar to move into the land. Now, apparently there is a mod somewhere that allows me to just place these manually. I'm going to start cutting down my mods a little bit and take out all the superfluous ones that I don't want. Because the reason being, fucking annoying, is you may notice, this is sped up, but you may notice a pause. Right now, watch it. It takes about 5 seconds for me to open my workshop menu now. And I don't know if it probably is actually unlock settlement objects, which is a pain in the ass. I'm wondering if I remove it, disable it temporarily, will it? But I don't want to. That's the thing. I can't. My menu's gotten really slow, and but it also might just be Sanctuary. I'm not too sure. But anyway, yes, I'm basically trying to not use as many mods as possible because it's making my menu a bit shit. Right. Anyway, this is me just adding a bit of texture to the bottom of this water purifier. Pro tip, you can actually rug glitch these. Didn't realise because I thought they sunk into the ground. You just kind of put the rug near it. It's fine. However, don't use the big rug because you're going to have to slightly sink the rug in. And it looks a bit silly. It doesn't really work, does it? It looks a bit twatty. So what you do, you take it off and you can't put it on as well. Just give up, David. It's not going to work. Prick, honestly. You see it snaps in the ground a little bit. So just use a little rug. This one here. And you're going to put the item on it, just do that. Dig it as far as you can. The reason I'm doing this is because I wanted to add a little bit of weird texture to this water purifier. So look at that. Oh, looks nice. I love these water purifiers. I'm never going to use the ones that you get with the contraptions, the DLC ones. I'm just never using them again because they're noisy as shit. They look crap. I mean, they do, don't they? They look bollocks. And they're just noisy as shit. That's actually pretty much the main reason. These ones look cooler as well. And, you know, I can pretend they're drawing water from the ground. Shut up. They do. They work. So I really like this. It's kind of... It could, in essence, be... When I made that bunker settlement the other day... Well, now, what they called? Oh, God. You all told me the name. I was reading the comments. Everyone comment N something. I could look over now, but I'm not going to. But anyway, yeah, that bunker thing that apparently isn't actually a bunker. It's a special name that... Pre-fab World War II buildings. Anyway, and the idea for that was a structure, a building that could be kind of in the middle of nowhere on its own. This also could function as in that kind of way and actually work quite well. It's just, if you just wanted something a bit more, I don't know, Diamond City themed, then this is it, really. I actually do prefer my little bunker. I was actually going to have one of my little World War II prefab bunkers here, but I really wanted to use the Diamond City prefab. And also, the fact is, behind me is my bar on the top of the workshop house. So let me explain the context, because some of you who have paid attention to a lot of my videos may notice that this is Sanctuary, but it looks different. Right, okay, so when we started using mods, just because I'm just doing this part boring here, just watch what I'm doing, listen to my voice, it's fine. But when we started using mods, I started a new save. And I played it for a little bit, but realised I can't be asked to play like the first third of the game again. And I certainly can't be bothered to unlock all the settlements again. I was like, I just can't go through that. So I decided to stop that. But that's for the one where we've done the junk walls, where we did a bit of the reg rocket. All of the first few modded buildings, first few modded videos were done on that save. What I'm doing, because I liked what I made, I tore down all of the top of the structures in Sanctuary. I've basically torn down half of my main Sanctuary. Doesn't matter because I enjoy making it, it's fine. And I'm redoing it again. That's why you saw the battle bus and things like that. But it's kind of halfway through right now, which is why it looks a bit weird. So for example, you've got like the workshop house with the bar and everything on the top. Then you've got my character Sanctuary house half built. So it looks a bit weird, but don't worry, it'll be done. And I'm going to do a proper like new tour with this when it's all finished. Because I'm pretty excited. Because the thing is, I think with mods, I've gone a bit more, I like to think, hyper-realistic now. And I wanted, like, it's much more hyper-detailed because of the fact I have more tools at my disposal, like more things to play, so I can kind of add a bit more kind of distinct character to everything. And just my old Sanctuary just wasn't cutting it, so I'm redoing it again. But I'm not starting a new game, because fuck off, am I going through the first third of the game again? Fucking unlocking all those stupid settlements. I'd have to go through fucking Far Harbor. I just can't be arsed. Can't be arsed, people. Cannot be arsed. So you can see right here, I do love these concrete blocks so much. I'll take them out again, because I'm doing it in the wrong order. The good thing about it, is I'll show you in a sec, is you can kind of quite comfortably just glitch them all together as well. Also, don't do what I'm just about to do. Watch this. You notice? That isn't even remotely straight. And I don't even check. I don't even look. It doesn't even occur to me. I'm like, oh, you twat. David, you dick. You're knobhead. It's fine, though. It's all good. So you can see, you just basically just use the other one. Line it up. And they make just kind of barriers that aren't really barriers. They work really well, and I highly recommend just using concrete blocks. You know, just they're fun, and they're very lore friendly as well. I was inspired doing this, what I've just done here, by the armor workbench near the workshop house. It's next to some concrete blocks. It looks pretty cool. It never occurred to me that I could rug glitch this. I do this a lot when I build now. I'm so scatty-brained with everything. I'm like, oh yeah, I can do that. Oh yeah. So fucking forgetful. It's fine, don't worry about it. Or do worry about it and, you know, dislike my video. Don't blame you, to be honest, don't blame you. I'm loving these builds. I'm having so much fun. But they take ages. These kind of more hyper-realistic builds. Normally, I said, because obviously I'm using the prefab. That's why this video I've decided to just kind of show you the decoration on the outside. Because I guess this is most of what the building is kind of building a building without a building. If that makes sense. Because obviously like the actual structural building of it only took me about 6 minutes. So now I wanted a floor. Now when shall I use these? But they look shit. Well, they don't look shit, but they don't look as good as what I end up using. Plus also you can see right here. This is basically the, what do we call it? The top of the vanilla bridge, but for some reason I think you see, if you look around, you've probably seen these in Diamond City, because I spent ages looking at the architecture. You've seen these in Diamond City, but they didn't really work here because the land wasn't so flat. But it's cool, and I quite like doing this. However, bring some better ones. Go in here. This one here. Now, incidentally, right, my floor, so once I realized I couldn't place any structures, any furniture on the inside without a floor in place, I actually ended up using these, and I kind of rug glitched them in. However, it looks good, and if you want to do that, it's fine. You just rug glitch them in from a distance from the outside. But I just recommend doing how I initially said before, just putting the floor in, just using select tool, but putting a floor in, and then rug glitch in. But it looks pretty cool. I like these because you can put furniture on those. Just add a little step here. Oh, this looks good. I love this structure. Yeah, look at that. Look at it. Look at it. Ah, oh, loves it. Loves it. I haven't finished yet, but I loves it. Right, and that is all of the building tour right now. Prepare your anuses. Beautiful. So, here it is. I've added quite a lot of detail. I'm quite pleased with it. It's quite... It's fun, right? And it's a very complete structure. It doesn't really feel like a Diamond City structure in a lot of ways, but I like the Diamond City shack. I've just kind of added bits and pieces. Obviously, it looks a little bit weird right now because of the fact that it's placed next to my sanctuary, which is now a little bit naked because I've taken everything out. So it's a little bit of a weird one, but I've got kind of boxes and pieces. I wanted it to kind of almost look like... I know in a lot of ways like my structures, but this one really looks like this person has just kind of just been kind of scavenging. It's a solo shack in a lot of ways. I don't know who actually is going to live here. It's not going to be Sheffield because he has the nuka bus, but I guess I'll figure out. Speaking of which, I should probably redo his bus. Here's the inside. I've got to put a cat in. I was going to put a Brahmin and a cat and everything, but then I realised that they'd probably be really noisy, so I didn't bother. Kind of bits and pieces, little bits of grognacks and all that jazz. Those signs, if you look in the signs section with the unlock settlement objects mod in the signs, so the ones you would normally stick to walls, you've got all of those silver shroud signs and like this sign here with the little trigger men and everything like that. It's a very cool, cozy little shack. I quite like it. Anyway, hope you guys like that. As always, follow on Twitter at norespawns. Next video will be on the 27th because I'm taking, obviously, Christmas Eve, Christmas Day and Boxing Day off to just get drunk and eat loads of food. Anyway, you guys have a lovely Christmas and all that jazz. You guys take care.